Bob. Antes da engalwe del toy.
High score, top five.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into tonight's stream. How are we doing this evening? Are we ready for some more Date Everything this evening? Hello, madam. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you this evening. How are you? Are you doing well? As I said, we're going to be playing some more Date Everything this evening, as well as putting a few more entries on our Thirsty tier list. I'll probably do that towards the end of stream. But I've been having a lot of fun with here. We are... I'm kind of trying to focus now on trying to get our stats up so we can start looking at endgame, while also trying to find some of the... we still have a lot of people we haven't found yet. So kind of trying to put a few fingers in a few pies here. So... don't have a whole lot going on at the moment this evening. It's been a pretty slow day over here. Just been working on chores and stuff like that. But I'm happy to end the day off with a stream for one of our favorite games here for our little community. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything up and running, and we will get started for the evening. Turn off the lo-fi here. Musical triangle is the only instrument that can be struck on an upstroke and a downstroke. Interesting. All right. Oh, Cheem! Thank you so much for the resub for 8 months. Holy heck, how time flies. Indeed. How are you this evening? I believe you said you were on vacay, right? Are we doing anything special? The time capsule is up here. I don't think we finished stuff up with Bodhi yet. Very tired. 8-hour drive to the middle of Tennessee. Interesting. Are we like in Smoky Mountain territory? Are we in Nashville? forgive me. I don't know. I know the basic shape of Tennessee and a few landmarks there because I had family and friends who have lived there. So Smoky Mountains are gorgeous. I drove through them both when I moved from the Midwest of Florida, and then when I moved from Florida back to the Midwest. They are gorgeous. I would love to go there and spend some time there at some point. Well, I hope you have a good time. Are we doing anything?
First place.
Stone with the first. Very nice. Welcome in, Stone. Glad to see you this evening. What's up, Bodie? What was that? Bedroom Bodie, I see? That's right. He's been kind of having a bit of an identity crisis. You seem lost in thought. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Every decade is a mess. Nothing is perfect, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have merit. People remember you for good things too. Every decade is a mess. Nothing is perfect, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have merit. People love you for who you are. I love you for who you are. Oh, like I said, I don't wouldn't say I love Bodhi. I like Bodhi a lot. He's very, very adorable, but and I love the '80s, but I think Bodhi and I would be amazing friends. Oh, I don't know. How about the fall of the Iron Curtain, computers, mobile phones, the internet, video games, and so much? Bodhi, you're amazing. Well, you are the '80s. You don't hear game? God darn it. This happened last time. Hold on. Um, why are we not picking up the game audio? Let me try swapping from one thing to another. There we go. Should be live now. Thank you, KJ. How are you this evening? Also, hello, Fox. It's alright. It's not a good stream without Scuff, right? welcome so much. You are very helpful, KJ. You are also, as everyone should be, want to remember, very gay. Yeah, thank you for recognizing how important I am. You're welcome, Lux. I mean, KJ. Yeah, I can only be who I am, I guess. Which means you could also be the 2080s.
What? Yeah! I guess that's right, isn't it? The 2080s, huh? Oh, wonder what that'll be like.
Certainly has a shine about him, yeah. Don't compare me to that skinny twink. I have more muscle. Yeah, but you have a lot more in common with them than you don't. Open house. Oh, did you like that, Brad? Thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate my dad jokes.
You think they'll still have time capsules then? Oh, dude, maybe they'll be
Hope you're
made
doing
out of
well
some
this evening,
crazy
by the way.
futuristic polymer or something.
We're both literally the best. I don't know if you haven't figured this out yet. I figured some things out. It's like we'll find out together, compadre. I hope I make it to the 2080s.
So tubular, friend.
Yeah, we're friends. Rock on, yeah.
You rock, amigo.
Hey, everything's starting to round out a little bit there. I keep looking at this, and I know it has an S here, but because they're separated, I just keep looking at this and just seeing S. All right, awesome. Yeah, you'll be like 130 by then or whatever. Hey, you know, maybe, you know, we'll all be cool, like, you know, cyborg people with, like, you know, enhanced organs or whatever. That isn't how math works. That is not how math works. I mean, what? It's 2025 now. I'm in my 30s. Yeah, I would be cresting what? Like, my 80s, 90s? My cyborg body have the... Why? I mean, it's a cyborg body. I would imagine you could probably just have, you know, you're a cyberpunk fan. You just got mods. You can just, you know. Why not, Jim? You know, you got me. Fair. Daughter finally started looking for a job. I told her there's an entry-level job that people are dying to get into. You start with 3,000 people beneath you. Working at the graveyard isn't for everyone. Oh, Lord. That's a good one. And topical. Perfectly on theme for Spooky Month. Alright, so we've leveled up our sass a good chunk. That's good. We need to do some new people, though. Oh, we do have Trophy guy. I almost forgot about him. Let's see here. What else do we have? You beat Kronos? Congratulations! It's always fun getting the first one done. Our good friend and fellow streamer Uzi just got done beating Typhon for the first time a few days ago, so I'm pretty excited. But I'm very proud of you. What weapon did you end up beating him with? So if it were possible, I'd probably be like, you know, Emma Frost, yeah, mail that, but for me. Or make that for me. No, I think you meant male emperors. Yeah, because we all, big secret. KJ, it's gay. In case you didn't know. Daggers, nice. That's a good one. That was one of my first ones that I beat with as well. All right. Hold on. I need that on. Let me go to the data decks and I don't remember what's her name. For the first aid kit. Can't remember her name. I'll know it when I see it. And I passed it, I guess. Maybe I won't. Whoopsie! There you are. Needed this because I wanted to see... We have to help her with her test at some point. So, number of bones of the human body is 206. Mobilize the joints above and below a fracture. Okay, cool. Just make me Thor from Rivals. Okay, those are two very different looks, KJ.
Well, if it isn't my favorite patient.
I think I'm your only patient.
And no, I don't say that to everyone. It is the absolute eel's ankles that you're here. I have a confession to make.
Go for it. What's up?
I have spent the time in between the last time I saw you and right this precise moment worried down to my very bones about your health.
Under your bones, huh?
Yep, right down to the little tiny ones in my ears.
Post in Discord? Okay, I'll be sure to take a look.
Just answer this question for me. Do you have any of the following symptoms?
So appetite, dry skin, fatigue. I mean, I have psoriasis. Sure, I have dry skin.
I am so sorry to have to tell you this, but dry skin, thick or numb patches of dry skin are one of the first signs of the deadly, terrifying, and irreversible disease.
Right, I want to date Thor, not be him. Gods imagine dating a god. That would be so perfect. You want the gods to imagine dating a god? I think they do that already. So perfect. KJ, your ego is showing.
Of leprosy.
Leprosy? Where on earth are you getting this?
I've read all about it in this book.
Okay, cool.
It's so passé. Diseases that are out of vogue. I've been so enjoying my studying for the test, and I'm just so ready and excited to be a real doctor that I decided to do a little extracurricular work.
Mm-hmm.
As you might imagine, I don't have a library card or anything, so when I saw this book and saw diseases in the title, I thought, well, bee's knees, that's for me. It's been giving me the heebie-jeebies for the longest time now, but I have to know what I'm talking about if I'm going to be a true healer.
I think you should just stick to your textbook from now on.
Oh my, I'm quite tired, actually. I do have another page for you, but I think I'll maybe give it to you and then I'll just go and rest. It is exhausting carrying this much.
Tharia hands you another page, one hand held delicately to her brow as she wanders away.
Okay. Cool. Ego, what? What ego? I'm literally so humble all the time. Right. And I regularly walk on the fashion runway in France. Oh, Bobby is like here now because like they work together. I guess that makes sense. All right. You never know. You could walk runway. I could walk the runway. I'll be walking it when nobody's there, but I could walk it. Let's check out Rainy.
It's a bit difficult to tell exactly what music Rainey is listening to at such a dreadful speed, but it sounds almost like a high-pitched orchestra.
Ugh. Sounds like first grade band practice.
If the orchestra was composed of awkward high school kids.
What happened to whale sounds?
Well, Record Sleeve says it's your local high school band.
Oh, that explains so much.
None of these kiddos are virtuosos, but
The clapping.
can't you just feel the human spirit radiating from all those shaky notes?
Yeah, I can feel something radiating.
Rainey takes in a deep breath and sighs pleasantly, the cacophonous music evidently registering to her as nothing more than soft, sweet melodies.
With the recorders and everything right. Fox knows.
I've got an edge already, man. I'm feeling high.
Right.
Go on now. Leave me be.
Okay. How long are you gonna be in denial about this, sweetheart? Okay. You know, we haven't quite finished rizzing up the fridge. Why don't we do that? Can you date the sun? I don't know, my friend. I don't know. Sorry. I apologize. My back needs to pop and it's just not doing it. I've been feeling it since the stream started. Whew. Okay. I think that'll work for now. Maybe need to talk to Celia about raining it. Also, your chat rules are literally so long that they get cut off by the address bar. I've been trying to trim them down. I just don't like leaving things up to chance, I guess. But how are you? It's been a hot minute. You don't like ambiguity. I don't, especially on Twitch for obvious reasons. That's right. Freddie was super upset because he got angry last time we talked. I forgot about that. Doing good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. The fridge is furry. Not that that's a problem. Let's see. What's wrong with him? Oh, is he in sleep mode? Hey, Freddy. Freddy!
It's hard to say. Usually Freddy keeps everyone in the kitchen on their toes with his puns. But since the last time you spoke to him, I can't even get him to crack a joke.
To be honest, I have no memory of ever being here or seeing you in my follow channel. Oh, here, let me look back. Let's explore here. Let me see if I can make context of when you were here last. You were making some dad jokes. I think you might have been in here for Rivals? Way back? Because I'm seeing us talking about fighting game mechanics, and specifically Smash and Rivals stuff. I do remember playing Rivals 1 way back. Fun fact, I still play Rivals. I did switch to Rivals 2, but I do still play off and on here. We might play it on stream at some point. But I still am playing. So, but yeah, that looks like your introduction to me was playing some Rivals. We play a little bit of everything here, though.
He's giving us all the cold shoulder. Oh, drat. A bad pun myself. Perhaps I'm taking his place. You have to talk to him. Get him to open up again.
We have to open up the refrigerator. How am I supposed to do that?
Come back at night. He's been keeping odd hours, so it might be worth catching him then.
Okay.
I have no idea what he's been doing, but I hear him up and about. And keep in mind, we've seen what he's capable of. It might not be pretty.
All right, so I literally missed it by like 1. Okay, so we'll have to come back next night. El joke. Loving the I'm assuming that's supposed to be a Tetris emote, although it is it's got one too many blocks on it. Got one too many tetraminos. Or tetraminos. My mistake. Tetraminos, that's not right. Alright, we got one more for the evening. Who do we want to talk to? Tetris blocks have a name? Yes, basically everyone thinks that. Yeah, the Tetris blocks are called tetraminos. Or tetraminos, I think is also acceptable. Alright, who do we want to talk to? Oh, you know what? I know. We'll do. Our office supplies keep having bad dates, and we haven't... I want to kind of see how that one went.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit.
Although, so
Aristotle.
I love Penelope's design. It's really great.
I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay.
So I take it your date with Shelly didn't go well.
Oh boy, didn't it? It was a complete disaster. She wouldn't stop crying at dinner. She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness.
Oof. Just a bunch of blocks from a level building game I like in the shape of an L. Oh, okay. It definitely looks like a Tetris piece, because I think it's even the same color. Because I think, if I remember, I'm a pretty big Tetris fan. If you haven't already figured that out, but if I'm not mistaken, the L block is purple typically for Tetris. So funny little quinkadink.
And that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone?
Oh, that's toxic. She had a babe like you on a date and cried the whole time?
She definitely cried the whole time.
Oh, no.
I gave her all the motivational quotes I had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, it's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone, Spark Cuban.
Mark Cuban from of Shark Tank fame. I think it's usually orange, but it changes a lot. That's true. They do rotate the colors out pretty frequently. Oh my god! imitate the emotes. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, Aster. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I got a raid and run, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you so much. Please take care of yourself. Have a great evening, and I hope I will see you again soon. But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Justin, or the Jable. I am a part-time variety streamer and voice actor and a full-time nerd. This evening, we are playing Date Everything and having a spicy evening with our furniture. I hope you guys are all having a great night. We are just really got started for the evening, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop us back over to the game here. Ash! You have a great evening of fun stream. I got to lurk, but I'll be here. Appreciate it. Imitate the most doesn't instantly teleport between 3 positions. Look! I'm sorry that I have to run at 60 frames per second, okay? But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I see all of these lovely people in here. But I'm going to go ahead and get us back on the game here. We were just having a discussion with Penelope. If you guys are not familiar with this game, it is a sort of parody, not a parody of a dating sim, where you get these special aviator glasses called Dateviators that essentially allow you to see the personification of random objects in your house, as well as like the personification of concepts. Like, we've had a date with our existential dread. We've had dates with our nightmares. So it's been an interesting experience. And we recently learned that if we basically level up our Riz enough, that we can essentially make these personifications become real people. So just have a higher frame rate, precisely. But right now we were talking to Penelope here, who is the personification of our office supplies. And she has been having horrible dates with other members of the furniture and objects in our house, and she won't stop constantly saying inspirational quotes, like this one here that is being quoted as Spark Cuban, which is Mark Cuban of Shark Tank fame. And that's where we are right now.
I definitely would have cheered up. But I guess we can't all be me.
I guess not.
Shelly, not the one.
Not the
but
one.
Hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here. And it was like a totally real and spontaneous connection.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all, because he was, like, around.
I should also mention that this is date number 3 for her. That would be a pretty bad reason to date someone.
It would be, wouldn't it? But that's not it at all. Not at all!
Penelope looks past you to the desk. When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
It's not Chance, is it?
Oh my god!
It is Chance.
How long have you been standing there?
The one that everybody says looks like me.
Oh there, fairest maiden. Art thou ready for our date?
He's also voiced by Matt Mercer. Are you dating or LARPing? Yeah, you better treat her right.
How else does one treat a maiden?
God, the cloak.
Never fear, she is in good hands.
I love his, like, rupee bracelet. If someone, like, I gotta see if, like, somebody on Etsy makes that, because, like, if they make, like, a nice one that actually, like, fits nice on the wrist, I would actually wear that, because I am that much of a nerd.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good date.
This is a date?
Oh, no.
Do you not want to date me?
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see. Love any modifier with a human.
Oh my god, Chance.
And
He rolls a small die,
Oh,
seemingly
no.
thrilled with the result.
Not the die roll.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
Great.
There! See? A real date.
Mm-hmm.
Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience.
And the luck of the draw.
Gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be truly excellent.
Okay. I'll leave you to it.
Help!
Ellis Riz I've ever seen.
You leave them to it.
Oh, God. All right, that's it for today. Let's go upstairs and rest, and then we'll do another day.
Come and give me a little snuggle.
Oh, right, I forgot. That's right, we have fully romanced our bed. Yes, that means entirely what you think it means. Gotta head to bed, but I hope the stream goes well. Date the heck out of your house. Thank you, Cheem. Have a good night. Enjoy your rest, and enjoy the rest of your vacation. If you can take photos or whatnot, I'd love to see those in the Discord at some point, because I haven't seen the Smoky Mountains in a good long while. All right. So our deep feeders are recharged. We get 5 per day that we can do. Let's see here. Let's do the trophy shelf again. See what happens there. Drop some photos in Discord. Thank you. I would love that.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other.
Hi.
There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face.
Oh,
She
oh no,
seems a
this is
little
the
too
shelf.
Happy to see you.
This is the shelf. I scanned the trophies last time. She's the actual shelf. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up, dude? How are you?
She is pretty. And she has abs. She's checking off a lot of boxes. I am so good, my dude.
Hell yeah, Brosafino, that's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, dude.
She hit 2 of mine so far.
You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me, but that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition.
Well, thank God for that.
I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns.
What do you mean by the brackets?
Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Jesus, drywall like a square? Slow down, take a breath.
I'm breathing just fine, my guy.
Are you?
The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves.
Well,
Yo!
you certainly got the core for it.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles.
And amazing they
I
are.
really enjoy doing it.
I can tell! He's so excited! Not gonna lie, I thought she'd be Australian. Her design gives me those vibes. I could see it. They do have, you know, like a lot of cultural references here. Like I don't know if it's just because they... I don't really know what the reason for it is other than that it sounds sort of like desk, but our desk's name is Dasha, and she is a big, muscular Russian woman, and we love her here. Yeah, I can tell by the way you're yelling.
Yelling is the universal language of joy, my dude.
That's not true.
Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you.
I'm sorry, years?
I've never truly been happier.
Are you upset with me?
Oh my gosh, no, never, not you. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, Deuterino.
Cool. I did love the wood grain fitted cap that she was wearing. That was pretty great. Okay, hold on. So, one of the things that we can do is we have literally a Pokedex for all of the different dateable characters in here. Who is voicing her? Abby Trott. My phone in here. Hold on. Let me look and see who that is. I recognize that name. I recognize that face. Let's see here. Who do we know her from? Oh, she's Nezuko in Demon Slayer. She is Magic in Marvel Rivals. She is Momo in Dandadan. That's probably one of her big ones. I mean, Nezuko's is a pretty big one too. She's got quite a healthy history here. She's Wonder Woman in Multiverses. Rest in peace, Multiverses. She's a Net in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Anything else coming up here? I'm just kind of looking for stuff that... She's Tae from Persona 5. The Doctor. Looks to be... Oh, and she was for Transformers fans like me, she's a Windblade in Transformers Titans Return, which was not a great series, but yeah, she's got quite a bit of prolific roles underneath her belt here. Oh no, she's so dumb. Just a little bit. Yeah, the wood grain fitted cap here with the little cacti succulent on there is pretty great, not gonna lie. Alright. Not a bad start. So we just need to make sure we reserve the late night one for our refrigerator. So what I should have done is, so this is one item. These are different.
You find Stepford polishing his well-muscled arm vigorously. He appears to be muttering to himself.
I forgot that his theme music is like knockoff Chariots of Fire. Hey Stepford, what's up?
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this spot out. Not sure if you've noticed, but I've gotten a bit, bronze lately.
Oh no, can't have that. Looking gold as ever to me.
That's sweet of you to say, but I know you can see right through me.
I can't, you're literally made of metal.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it.
Why is it happening, do you think?
I have an idea, but I can't be certain. It's like this. I got the way I am, all gold and beautiful and all, because in my youth I was extremely competitive. I entered and won every contest I could find. I was a complete natural. I never really needed to try. I just showed up and showed off and showed everyone what first place looked like. I lived for the competition, the cheering, the adoring fans, the tough opponents. It was the life for me.
But it didn't last.
Bingo. If we stop competing, we turn into showpieces. Our gold starts turning to silver and to bronze. It's not that we stop getting given out, but our inner essence changes.
I mean, that's only natural.
Yes, in a way that's true. Eventually, we come to a turning point. It's either get back in the fight and risk the arena once more, or retire and spend our time polishing up, clearing away the patina, and covering up what can't be cleared away.
Sounds like you need to get back out there.
You make it sound so simple, but I'm afraid it's not. There's all sorts of things that can happen. In any case, now that we're getting to know one another, I have to tell you something. I started doing all this tanning because, well, I'm actually all pewter underneath.
Oh no!
Pewter! Like what place even is that? 12th?
Pewter is a tin-based alloy.
That's so unsexy I can't even deal with it. I'm afraid the time of decision is upon me.
Get in the ring, Stepford.
I think I should?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Do it.
Thanks for talking to me. I think I'd better think about this for a bit. It's not an easy decision.
I use the option for the stats that I've earned, and I get fucking shamed for it. That's so unsexy. I don't even know what to do with it.
If I compete again, I could get hurt or even lose. And I don't think I could bear that. Come see me again sometime soon, okay?
See you around. Oh, that was worth it. Oh, God. Okay. The teddy bear?
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly
God.
stranger standing in your closet.
I love it.
The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him. And the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Oh, God, the voice is perfect. Teddy, of course. The big old tag on his leg. Oh, God. Love it. Wow, thank you.
You are very welcome. You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like that's a bit of a lost art these days. To be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right behind fresh hot chocolate, warm in a mug in my hands. Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn. Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees. There's a lot to love around us, huh? What are some of your favorite things?
Hot chocolate, no contest.
Ha! There you go. I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and every time, it's just the best. I think at this point I might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining. It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious. Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
First I gotta ask, is it weird that we're talking in a closet?
Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety. You're welcome to share mine, or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you.
Oh.
I leave it up to you. Where should I go?
Oh, no, teddy bear belongs on the bed. Absolutely.
So comfy. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom?
I've been looking forward to it. Oh, I'm
Being
so...
that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you.
I'm so here for this.
For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice?
Stories at night? Oh my God. Yeah, sure.
Okay, listen up.
I'm listening.
When you fall, get right back up. When you get bucked off a horse, get right back on. If at first you don't succeed, try again. I mean, if you don't get back up, get back on the horse and try again. You go through your whole life on your booty, watching that sassy horse blow raspberries at you.
Fair.
Knowing that you can do so much more than you've given yourself credit for. I know what you're capable of. I know you can do anything you set your mind to.
Oh, I am so here for this lovable black man here giving me life advice. Oh, it's so wholesome. I love it. I'm on it.
Get on out there and give it your best. I'll be here when you get back.
Oh, that was so wholesome. I love that. He's so nice. Yeah, he's just big and warm like a teddy bear. It's perfect. So is he on here now? Okay, so now he's actually out here. Good. That's precisely where he belongs. All right, so I got one more before we have to go talk to Reggie. Do we want to talk to let's talk to the Hanks again, to the collective hive mind of the Hanks.
House homie! Welcome back to the Adrenaline Den!
It's great to be back.
And it is our pleasure to welcome you back. Our pleasure for sure. Hey, what do you think of the new branding? We just named it. Do you like it? Is it in a mood? It came to us in a dream. You were there too, but you were wearing a lot less.
God damn. Why Adrenaline Den?
It's an epic haven for thrill seekers, a sanctuary for those amigos living life on the edge. A place to relax and recharge after an eventful day riding the slopes of the stairs or the waves of the bathtub. Or down the chimney. So, if you're looking for a comfy pad to crash with some extra comfy bodies, hang with us at the Adrenaline Den!
About Adrenaden? Funnier. Nah, I don't like it. The Adrenaline Den flows better. Let's franchise it.
Hell yeah!
Kind of funny that I initially made G and L emotes so I could say GG and GL, but I literally never use the G because I almost never need to say those in Twitch chat. Forgot to ask? Oh, what's up, Preg?
Anyway, give us 2 minutes, would you? You caught us right in the middle of visualizing success and some other slightly naughtier imagery.
My god, Hank 3, you are a horn dog.
We sit and do it for 37 minutes every day.
Specifically 37 minutes, huh?
It's tight, Broseph! Ah, meditation!
What should I do first for the O's? I mean, honestly, you're gonna have, that's something that you'll have to experiment with. Those are all modifiers. I mean, the easiest one I could think of would probably be there. I can't remember the name of it, but it's one that basically gives enemies, like, you have to hit them a certain number of times before they start taking damage. That would, I would say, would be the easiest one. After that, it's kind of, you know, your own preference. Zach for the no, Prax's talking about Hades 2 with the Oath of the Unseen. Oh, the blue bar, yeah, something like that. I can't remember what the name of the oath is, but it looks like a little light blue heart. Why 37 minutes?
It's the optimal amount of success visualization necessary to shred today's epic event.
What's today's event?
We're going windsurfing!
Nice!
Yay!
Yay! That sounds dope.
Oh man, it slapped so hard, homie. We're gonna bring our sailboards down from the bathroom. Ask Jean-Lou to hit a flush and let her rip. Boom! Instant sailboarding! Wicked!
Sounds epic.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, it's also a little dangerous. But just the right amount of dangerous. Oh, yeah!
So it is dangerous?
Listen, Red Bull always makes sure all of our adventures are exhilarating and epic. And above all, safe. Always safe. Super safe, fam. No cap. Yeah? Tell that to Hank number 6.
Hank number 6? Wait, what happened to Hank number 6?
Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Look, Hank number 6 just isn't around anymore, okay? He's gone. It's all good. Promise.
Is he somewhere else in the house?
Yeah, sure, probably, totally. Anyway, enough about that. What's important is, are you gonna be joining us on today's epic windsurfing activity? Are you?
Hell yeah!
wicked tight. Just remember to stay low, feel the wind, and ride those waves.
Wind sail, huh? The sailboards. That's looks like a pair of tidy whities there, my guy.
Ride 'em like you really mean it. Let's go shred it up, dog!
All right, now we can go talk to Reggie.
Freddy is deep into a book of some kind when you find him. He looks up at you with a sad expression.
Oh, hey, cool kid.
What's up, bud?
Sorry, I can't talk. I'm pretty busy right now.
Mind if I join you?
I'm studying up on safe food temps.
How'd a book get in there? You gotta remember, with these glasses, basically the personification of all of the objects in our home are sort of kind of like coexisting with us in like this weird pseudo space. So they're like Schrodinger's dateable characters. They both exist and do not exist at the same time. So he can just grab a book and that book could also be a person. Don't think too hard on it. Your brain will hurt.
I think that maybe if I could adjust things to be perfect depending on what you give me. Because I have a job. It's a clear job, and I love it, and I'm good at it. At least, I'm supposed to be good at it.
It's not your fault any of that food went bad.
I keep trying to tell myself that, but I'm struggling to believe
That's
it.
right. That's why he got mad, is because we found like some bad food in the refrigerator and he like held himself like personally responsible.
I could have hurt you. Don't you realize that? What I do is important to me, mostly because it helps to protect you.
You really are the nicest fridge I've ever met.
You really are just too kind, cool kid.
So can we go back to the way things were?
If it's the old Freddy you want, it's the old Freddy you'll get. I promise you that I'll be working hard to make sure you are safe. You won't get sick on my watch, and I'll do my best to keep it cool.
Good. You do that very well, Freddy.
Thanks for talking to me. I'm gonna finish studying. Come back anytime, cool kid.
Nice.
You are the coolest of cool kids.
All right. Starting to level out our stats. All right. All done for this evening.
Hello, beloved.
Hi. I didn't drink coffee tonight.
I'm feeling generous. What sort of dream
Oh.
are you wanting tonight?
It must be eating. It must be interacting with anything with food or drink related as your last interaction for the night. Is what triggers nightmare showing up. Because we went to the refrigerator. Refrigerator has food in it. You're not supposed to eat before bed. Makes sense. Let's do something sexy.
Oh, well, I can do that for you.
A sexy dream soon takes hold of you, full of wondrous passions and a touch of terror. It is a terrifying nightmare, terrifyingly lovely.
Cool. All right. Oh, we need to go talk to Penelope. I gotta know how this chance date when I have to. Alright. Tell me more.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Bombardi.
Vince Lombardi.
Let me tell ya, Chance, not perfect. Not even close. But through chasing perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date.
Uh-huh. What was so bad about Chance?
Oh my god. Well, I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I! But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did
Chance.
everything. He ordered breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining.
I mean, so do I, but...
When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again. Because he rolled a 7, and a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again.
Oh my god. You're worse than the board game guy.
I got dumped by fate!
You got dumped by fate!
The universe forgets me!
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, we'll just play. You deserve me.
I mean, does anybody deserve you? Maybe a movie star or a sexy billionaire.
Oh, you are way too kind.
Not a regular bunch of office supplies like me, though.
I use office supplies all the time.
Okay,
You're
enough
weird.
about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with. She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no. But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out. And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
All right, but who is
As
this?
if on cue, Skylar saunters into
Skylar?
the office. Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
Skylar, for those of you who may or not familiar, Skylar is the personification of the Datevator glasses themselves.
There she is, the glasses of my dreams.
Oh, hey, you.
Hey Skylar, here for your date?
Well...
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
Uh-oh.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope. And you asked me out. And I did say yes. And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry. I've never liked girls with glasses.
Oh my god. But you are glasses.
It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans?
I'm trying?
This is impossible. You'll never understand. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you,
Oh,
leaving
that was...
Penelope devastated in her wake.
Oh, no. Quick, get one of your dumb little quotes. Yeah, no, I think a hug is too forward. Penelope, I'm so sorry.
Guys don't make passes at girls
Say it,
who wear
coward.
glasses. Some jerk.
Say it, coward. We've said some pretty spicy options in here before.
Anyway, thanks. I'm going to the kitchen. And I'm gonna see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning, which is a very real and serious thing. See you later. Maybe.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh.
Dasha, you can't do that. It's illegal. Alright. Check on Rainey again.
Rainey is for once not dancing, nor listening to disturbing music. Her face lights up when she sees you, and she immediately surges forward, grabbing your arm.
There you are. About time you showed up.
You've been waiting for me?
Why should I sit around reliving my glory days by my lonesome? If nobody's inviting me to parties anymore, I'll make my own. And you're coming with me.
But where are we going?
We're going drinking at Bev's.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
Bev's hooch is top shelf.
That sounds great.
Keen, let's go.
Beverly is surprised to see the two of you, but she certainly seems happy enough.
Ha-ha! There she is, the good time gal herself, the grand dame of Giggle Water.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Bev.
Hey, yourself. What can I get you?
Remember that secret stash?
Is it time?
Damn straight. You still remember where it is?
Like I'd ever forget. Second floorboard from the back, third floorboard from the corner.
Atta girl. That's my bevy.
I'll be right back.
What was that about?
It's a secret.
Okay.
Here we are. 3 apocalypses for my 3 favorite customers. I'm my own favorite customer, by the way. Bottoms up.
Whoa. Okay, not gonna lie. You know, the explosion effect notwithstanding, I would probably try this. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
Great question. What do you know about internal combustion engines and their propellants?
Oh, it's like literal, like, hooch moonshine. Got it.
Not a damn thing.
Is there an open window in this house? You need to check if the sun is dateable. I don't think you can see the sun from anywhere, but we'll take a look. I will check for you after we're done with this. Are you serving us jet fuel?
Just a normal drink here. Bottoms up.
Salud!
Nah, we go all in.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! Keep them coming, Bev.
You got it.
We're about to get absolutely trashed. How was that?
Ooh, great! I feel better already.
Beverly sets another down in front of Rainey, who drains the entire thing in one go.
Jesus.
Oh, you holding up okay? That stuff is ancient.
What is it?
It's real well preserved.
The couple that owned this house in the 70s were real big on making their own wine.
It's wine? There's no way that's wine.
Shirin and Fareed Shahidi.
Oh, haven't heard those names in a long time.
You know what else is ancient? You know what else is ancient? My mom!
Wasn't everybody drinking this stuff that night
There is a long silence
Oh,
as
no.
Beverly's words settle in. Rainey's face crumples into a sob.
Oh no.
Oh no. Rainey,
Rainey slams her arms down onto the bar, and her face follows shortly after. It does little to muffle her anguished wails.
Damn, Beverly, what did you do? Oh, don't cry, Rainey. We know what's wrong.
Your comforting words have no impact on the distraught record player.
For those who missed this, we talked with literally the mayor of the house, which is the ceiling. That apparently the previous owners of this home owned the record player that Rainey is, and during a house party, she got knocked off of the table and fell to the ground, and she hasn't been able to play records right ever since. There's no one higher. Yep.
It's no secret our sweet Rainey hasn't really been herself for a good long time now. She puts on a brave face, but it's hard to know if people are pulling away from you or acting like you're some kind of weirdo. One minute everybody wants you at all of their parties, and the next people are acting like they don't know you. That hurts.
It does hurt.
Rainey finally quiets, though she doesn't lift her head.
Like that actually gets here a little bit. I've been through that before.
Everybody thinks I don't know what they say about me, or I don't see how they look at me. Just 'cause I act like everything's copacetic, they think they can say whatever they want.
Rainey lifts her head to look at you, her pretty face streaked with tears.
You're the only one who's been hanging out with me lately.
Oh.
You know I got a few screws loose, but you're still here.
Just wait till a stoner is invited to the house.
You really don't mind it?
Yeah, who among us has all their screws anyway?
Rainey laughs, a sincere smile amidst the sadness.
People think I don't know what's wrong with me, but I do. I can feel those damn screws rattling every time I dance. It just reminds me of what happened.
So why haven't you fixed it?
Because I'm scared.
Oh.
Would you be okay letting someone mess around with your mind? Fundamentally changing who you are. Maybe I'm weird now, but I'm still me. And if I tighten those screws back up, well, who am I then? And is everybody gonna start coming back around pretending they didn't abandon me when I wasn't good?
It's like maybe they will, but you'll know the truth.
I guess so.
Rainey sighs, examining her own distorted reflection in Beverly's cocktail shaker.
You do deserve better, Rainey. And besides, not everybody's left your side. I've been here, and I'll be here. Maybe you make some new friendships. Maybe you get to know yourself all over again. But you don't have to be alone anymore. You deserve to be okay.
Someone comes sliding onto a stool next to the two of you, shooting you and Rainey a cheeky wink and a few finger guns as he does so.
Hey, look who it is!
Who the hell is this guy?
Tony!
Tony, okay.
Dollface! What are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just trying to mend my broken heart.
You need help with that? Because I got this new staple gun. Works like a dream.
By the way, is that the Stanley Parable VA? You know, let me check. I don't think it is. Or no, actually, no, I do think, that's right. I do think it is. Let me, one moment. If not, he's very, very close. Yeah, that's JB Blanc, which I believe he does a few characters in this game. Give me a moment here. He is the voice of Braum in 2XKO, which just recently came out. That's another game I want to play on stream. He's also the voice of Kano. Let's see here. You know, this is probably easier if I just type in Stanley Parable narrator instead. No, Stanley Parable narrator is Kevin Brighting. And that, I think, well, yeah, and he he's done the Stanley Parable, and he did a version of the character for announcer pack in Dota 2. Yes, like from Mortal Kombat. So the narrator from this game is Kano from Mortal Kombat. This game is chock full of prominent voice actors from all over because it was literally made by voice actors. So like the producer, the voice, like the vocal director, several of the editors and stuff like that are all big time voice actors. Like one of the main character directors is Robbie Damon, who is of like Critical Role fame. Sounds so different. That's the power of voice acting, baby. It's like you have one person with the right amount of dedication and practice can get a whole range of characters out of their voice. Some people make their entire living off of doing one voice. Some of them make their entire living off of doing dozens of them. So,
Oh, no. It's just a figure of speech.
Damn, I really like that staple gun.
I love how his like chin strap there is also measuring tick marks. That's pretty fun. I love the character design in this game. It's so good.
Oh, I actually could use your help, though. You are just in time.
Old Tony's always just in time. What do you need, cutie?
Do you have a screwdriver?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those. You want the flat-looking one or the pointy star-shaped one?
The Phillips head, please.
Who's Philip?
Who's Philip?
What's wrong with his head?
The pointy star-shaped one?
Oh, we love us a himbo.
Yeah. I was just testing you, but hey, you passed. I knew that. And you don't tell nobody no different. I'll drop those off for you later.
Thanks, Tony.
Anything for you, Dollface. And baby, bear me, would ya?
You got it, boss.
I'll see you two later then. And I'll bring that Philippe, that head from the Philip guy.
Phillips head. Remember? The pointy star-shaped one.
Why is his name so question mark? So you don't get the names of the characters until you meet them. I mean, they might say their names, but you don't get formally introduced to them until you talk to them directly. So the game has a thing that's called rumors, spelled ROOMERS, so rumors, that kind of point you in the direction of characters that you've seen before in other interactions, or characters that maybe somebody offhandedly mentions, but you don't see them directly. So that way you can kind of know where to go to find people. But that's the whole thing, is that like you don't get to get the full explanation of who they are as a character, including their name, until you talk to them directly.
Yeah, the pointy star shape. I knew that.
God, I can't believe I just did that.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud too.
Oh, means a lot to hear that. I think I should probably be alone for a little while. One more for the road, Bev.
You got it.
Thanks. Both of you.
Okay. I want to save our nighttime one for Teddy so we can get a story time. I think that'd be pretty fun. Do we... Oh, Windowmaker, you might get a kick out of this. Would you like to see our dishwasher? We've talked with him once.
Ho-hum, what a most bothersome feeling. The feeling of offline mode.
This is Dishy. And so, one of the other, like, subplots of this game is we are a recently furloughed employee for an Amazon-esque, like, company. This dishwasher is made by them and has an online mode, but we didn't want it turned on. So, he's now upset that he's not in online mode.
As if there was a whole wide world to explore, and you chose to stay indoors. A silly thing if you ask me.
You're silly.
I can do so much more.
Oh my god!
Surely you understand this. Have you ever felt unappreciated by Philistines?
God, that face. Jesus. Oh, God. Yes, I have.
See, you know the feeling. If all you want from me is to wash dishes, I can do that. I I can. But I must do more.
God, the faces on this thing. Is this gonna turn to a mascot horror game? That was the exact vibes I got when we first saw this character. This dude unsettles me way more than he should. I think it's because of the fact that, like, he clearly does not look like a real dishwasher, and then it has the mascot arms with the realistic human legs. Like, there is something genuinely off-putting about this character.
Please, appreciated Valdivian customer, won't you share that power?
Valdivia, that's what it's called, yeah. I will not. I don't like having... I'm not the biggest fan of, like, online integration or smart home stuff. Like, I use some smart home stuff to a little bit of a degree, but, like, I do not like the idea of, like, everything running off of, like, you know, an internet connection and everything like that, because especially if it's something that requires it, because then you're SOL if it breaks. So, or if your internet's out. So, no, I will not.
My infinite dishwashing abilities dash to pieces like so much fine china. I will remain here, ever faithful, ever cleansing.
Cool. Your stove, fridge, dishwasher, and other appliances do not need to work on the internet. Exactly. Like, don't get me... Like, it's one of those things that it's like... I keep, like... So... I have sold appliances before. And to this day, one of the things that I do not understand is the amount of weird online integration of things. It looks like one of those pillow footrest things. Yeah, a little bit. Like, one of the things I do not understand is, like, the weird online integrations that get put into things. Like, because some of them, like, sound like a cool idea, like, in concept, but then when you really think about it, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, for example, like, being able to preheat your oven remotely. It sounds like a cool idea in theory, right? Like, that you would, like, you know, turn the oven on and, you know, start preheating it. But what if somebody put something in there? What if you forgot to take something out of it? What if, you know, something is touching it that shouldn't be, and you go to preheat it and it catches fire? Like, and what if you live alone? There's no one there. Like, are you see where I'm going with this? Same thing with, like, refrigerators that have, like, the cameras on the inside. Is like, why do we need that? Like, I don't get that. Or the see-through panel that lets you see what's inside without opening the door. Just open the fucking door. How lazy do you have to be like, I need to have a window installed into my refrigerator so that way I can't be bothered to take one fluid motion to open it. Right. That's not to say that these things aren't helpful for people that, like, have, like, mobility issues or things like that. Like, there is a place for these things in very specific circumstances. I just think the idea of making it, like, these major selling points that, like, this is somehow makes it more top of the line, I think is silly. All right, we got two more. We got one more. You know, been talking to our air fryer. I think you'll get a kick out of this one, too.
As you enter the kitchen, you're surprised to hear organ music.
To summarize, he is preaching the ways of the air fryer, and he seems to have a low-key shame kink.
Are you sure we can't try another track?
Again.
You got it.
Thy fans, thy grace, thy handle, thy interface.
Forgot Liam can sing.
No. No. Oh, grease devil take it all.
It's not that serious, man.
It is deathly serious.
They just want more reasons to charge unreasonable amounts. True.
The friar pounds his fist on the table.
I've seen refrigerate. What's the most ludicrous one I think I've seen? Was like want to say it was a dishwasher. And funnily enough, it was a dishwasher. It was from some high-end brand. Not gonna say who, but it was from some high-end brand. Special order only, meaning that they don't even keep them in stock. You have to order them directly from the manufacturer. Did not even have anything really special about, like, no online functionality, nothing like that. Just considered high-end and decorative. Was almost $3,000 for a dishwasher.
I'm not sticking around for this. You can just sing it to yourself.
I must get this right.
Damn, you really upset her.
Her upset is of little consequence to me. I am composing a hymn to honor the glory and majesty of the air fryer. Music is, after all, one of the most universal languages. But if I cannot perfect my hymn, it is all for naught. I simply need to step out of my own mind. I am, perhaps, too close to the subject. Tell me, how does this strike you for a title? In the arms of the convection angels.
Oh my god. Too commercial, not holy enough.
I see. Perhaps, hark the air fryer beeps.
Much better.
Yes, better indeed. Thank you.
It's not, but...
Now then, for the chorus. Should I extol the virtues of the fryer's purity? Its efficiency? Perhaps both. Or should I mention its affordability?
It doesn't flow just right. It really doesn't. It sounds awful. All of the above. Don't leave anything out.
Yes, I suppose there is room yet if I compose creatively. And finally, for the finale, perhaps I should light a candle? No, too old-fashioned. Perhaps I will time it to incorporate the dignified beep of the fryer.
Also, they want more reason to make you buy stuff for repairs and whatnot by remotely fucking up the product every time they release a new one or whatnot. Fun fact for that, like, that's a lot harder to do. That's easier to do with more complex electronics than it is to do with an appliance. Appliances by nature, you do not want to incorporate planned obsolescence, because planned obsolescence doesn't work for an appliance because people expect them to last longer. So with appliances, you want them to not break, because that means that when it does, that your customer looks at it and goes, oh, this refrigerator from this brand lasted me, 7-8 years, or more in some cases. So it's like, I'm gonna go back to that brand, and then you maintain a loyal customer there, and you get repairs, like maintenance. Is where you make your money on that, rather than because like the initial investment is already there, and you get they get a warranty with that. The person who's selling it can make extra money off of it by having an extended warranty. It's kind of like a symbiotic relationship between the manufacturer and the retailer. But phones and stuff like that, they have designed that market where they're pumping out a new phone every year. Do you think that you'd think that they think that, but corporate people are stupid as fuck and they don't think that far ahead? No, they think farther ahead than you give them credit for. I agree. A lot of corporate entities are dumb. But there's a reason why they still rake in billions of dollars despite that. Because they have people who work beneath them that are a little bit smarter. Throw pizza rolls like confetti, your audience will love it. Slam a microwave directly onto the kitchen floor, it'll be sick. Definitely the beep. The air fryer speaks for itself. I kind of like the pizza roll option. Go with the pizza roll option.
It is undignified, but I suppose it has a certain appeal to the masses, and it is they who must receive my message. I shall consider it. I've but one last thing to ask of you. Listen to this composition, and tell me how it strikes you.
A little bit more like a whole bell curve of than an IQ. Look, I was trying to be nice. Like, all right, but I don't want to. Are you sure you should? All right.
And Finn, tell me, how did that make you feel?
We didn't hear anything? I guess are we just pretending like we heard it? Is that what's going on here? Like, I'll never be happy again. You can see every sin I've ever committed.
Good. The listener should feel terrified, and then inspired to run into the warm, loving arms of the Lord of Convection.
See what I said? Shame kink.
Good. Very good. Here, I trust you. Hold on to the hymnal for now. Let it inspire
Who's
beauty.
on that book?
I must track down Rainey at once. I need her backing, and she cannot hide from me forever.
Why Rainey? Why not the piano that we have in the house?
I shall have to perform it for you once it is truly complete. But until then, may you walk in the currents of convection.
Thanks.
The friar sets off at a fast march, walking right past you, singing under his breath as he goes.
Alright. Speaking of which, we need to talk more to the piano. We've only talked to her once, I think. Alright, let's go have story time with Teddy. I'm very interested to see how this goes. Wait a minute, what was that? Something glowed. Okay,
I hope you're ready. I have a great story for you tonight. This is the story of the Star Brothers.
The Star Brothers.
Eris and Leo were twin brothers born among the stars.
I love this book cover. It looks so cute.
Though born in the same split second, Eris always felt protective of his brother. Leo could be a bit of a hothead, and Eris was kept busy keeping him out of trouble. They were the most rare and beautiful thing, new lives in a race of immortal beings called the Celestials.
Very late to say this now, but to be honest, whose Philip was wrong with his head is totally something my sarcastic ass would say. I'm stealing that for the next time someone asks me for one. Do it. Do it and tell me how many laughs it gets.
The boys were always together. They were as close as two brothers could be. They knew each other's minds. They trusted each other with every truth and every question. When Eris grabbed the comet's tail with both hands, Leo knew to stand in front of it and play the comet's head like a friendly dog. When the boys were old enough, they were brought before the Council of Elders. The time had come for them to receive the greatest gift of their lifetimes. You see, I know you look up at the stars. I know we all marvel at their beauty and their mystery. But the stars look down at us, too. They treasure us.
Think I could date the stars and the planets and stuff?
Maybe not just yet, buddy. The chance to live a human life, to be born here and live here and experience our world is the most precious rite of passage.
It's like a 99% chance I'm going to forget about this conversation by then, but I will if I do. Fair enough.
And for Eris and Leo, the moment had arrived. They were led slowly into the abyss of the council, right up to the throne of the Elder. "It is time, my sons," he intoned. "It is time for you to be born again. You will come to me separately and chart your course through your human life. You will decide the things you will see and things you will experience. And when you leave my chamber, you will forget what we have said. When you are born on Earth, you will forget your life here, and you will be fully and only human." Leo looked from the Elder to his brother and bit his lip. "Sir," he began, "when we get there, when we are born, will I know my brother?" The Elder smiled kindly. "Yes, Leo, you will know him as your brother. But the closeness you feel here will not necessarily go with you. If you choose to have that closeness as humans, it will be up to you when you are old enough to create it in your lifetime."
Oh.
Eris smiled and slipped his hand into Leo's. "Don't worry, Leo," he whispered. "We'll remember each other, I promise." Each boy went with the Elder and planned his life as a human. And when they were reunited in the abyss, they smiled at each other with the impish excitement of what they were about to do. It was the greatest adventure either one of them could have imagined, and they would get to do it together. "Are you ready?" asked the Elder. The boys caught each other's eyes and smiled. "Yes, sir," they said together. "Then take a deep breath and close your eyes. When you open your eyes, your journey will have begun." And so, Eris and Leo were born as brothers here among us.
Among us.
Among us, yes. They chose to be born in a small town outside the city, where it was dark enough that they could still see the stars. I wish I could tell you that they immediately remembered their love and their closeness, but it took them a while. While they were always together, they fought constantly. They questioned why they had been born as brothers. They were so unfamiliar to each other. It felt like whatever one did perfectly irritated the other. The boys were 8 when they started racing each other through the woods. One day, as they were running, chasing each other and pushing each other to go faster and further, Leo realized that he had taken a wrong turn. The trees looked unfamiliar, and the air started to smell strangely open and deep. But Eris was hot on his heels, and he couldn't stop. He couldn't be caught, pushing himself forward, blinded by the competition. He didn't notice when the dirt underfoot turned to rock, and when the rock began to thin into a great, high cliff. He pulled himself up short in a panic, but it wasn't quite fast enough, and his momentum carried him bodily over the edge. Time slowed as Leo fell, and he realized in a flash that he was about to die.
No, is this one of those kinds of stories?
And that's when he felt a small electric hand grip his wrist. Eris pulled them both out of the air, hurling his little body backwards and tumbling both of them onto the rocky path behind the sheer face. Leo felt a small rock slice into his hand, felt the blood pouring out over his arm and Eris. But he was alive. Gulping air, he turned to look back at his brother, and they caught each other's eye. For the first time in their young lives, there was a recognition. What it was, neither of them could have said, but they knew each other then. On the cliffside, sheened in sweat and blood, they became brothers. The years that followed saw them growing ever closer, taking each adventure in stride and together. They were 22 when they decided to learn how to fly. They went up together in small planes, learning to take off, to land, and then to do flips and loop-de-loops. They would laugh as their plane cavorted through the sky and smiled contentedly as the wheels touched back down to Earth. The day the plane went down was a flight like any other. Nothing had gone wrong. There was no great conflagration, but the plane began to fall from the sky. Leo couldn't get the engine to start again, and the landing gear wouldn't respond to Eris smashing the buttons. The plane crashed through trees and grass and came to rest on a green hillside under a cloudless sky. Leo freed himself and tumbled out onto the grass. He dragged his body up the side of the plane to find Eris, unconscious in another seat. Eris, wake up, get up. Eris, get out of the plane. Eris lay still. Eris! Leo breathed, his heart rate slowing. Eris, open your eyes. And still, Eris did not move. Time slowed again. The realization that Eris would not move came slowly. Like a great wave crashing over him, Leo felt the light go out of the sun.
Oh.
Leo brushed the scar on his palm left by the rock at the cliff face. Maybe Eris would feel the old wound and wake. Eris, don't leave me, brother. But Eris was already gone. How you doing, buddy? Need a break?
Oh, wow. When it gets emotional like this, let's keep going. It
was many years later, and Leo still moved in the cloudless fog of that morning. Colors seemed bright and hollow. People spoke to him as though from a long way off, and he jealously guarded his isolation from the world. He still saw his brother everywhere. The way a certain branch swayed as though it had been brushed by a young hand. The way that girl smiled at him. The same mischievous glint in her eye that Eris used to have. It was that girl who began to bring him back to life. She had lost her dog in the park. Frantically, she ran back and forth calling him. Comet! Comet, come back! Leo raised his head from the scar on his palm at her voice, his back against a tree. And then there was Comet, streaking across the grass with his tongue lolling happily. He beelined for Leo's tree. Before he knew it, Leo was on his feet, jumping in front of Comet and playing his head with a laugh and a smile. The girl arrived breathless and grabbed Comet's tail with both hands. You silly goose! Where were you going? She laughed. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm Celine, by the way.
This guy's doing a great job narrating, by the way.
Oh, hi. Hi, Celine. Nice to meet you. I'm Leo. Celine smiled. Hi, Leo. And somewhere in his chest, Leo felt something warm break open. A tiny dam on a great river, and his blood began to move again. Celine and Leo were together from that day. Their love brought them a family, and then more family, and more adventures than they could have remembered. They grew old together. They grew wiser. They held each other when Comet died. They cried together when the fire took their house. They smiled when the sun built them a new one. And when Leo died, he died with a smile on his face. Celine was standing next to him, and his finger now unconsciously and methodically stroked the scar on his palm. In that scar was his holding on to Eris. Not with sadness now, but with fondness. Great love. Leo's last breath was a gentle exhale up into a cloudless sky. And when he opened his eyes again, he was home. He was in that sky, up among the stars, young and immortal, and standing before the Elder, with his hand clasped in his brother's warm grip. Eris, is it really? It's you! I remember you! I remember this!
Wow.
Eris laughed out loud and began to jump around excitedly. Oh, Leo! I've been waiting for you. I watched everything. I watched it all. What an adventure you have had! You were there? Leo asked, confused. But no, I remember you weren't there. I know you weren't because I missed you. But I was. I was in your scar. I was in the park that day you met Celine. I sent Comet to you. Don't you see? I was always there, and I wouldn't have missed it. I'm so proud of you. As the elder looked on smiling, Leo began to cry. The well of love for his brother broke open with gratitude that he was here now. The boys held each other, crying and laughing and patting each other on the back to make sure the other was real. Leo pulled away from Eris and looked at him squarely. I am so grateful that you saw my life, Eris. But I don't understand. You could have been there with me. We could have done it all together. Why did you leave me, brother? Eris grinned. I never left you. My journey was to die, Leo. Yours was to live.
Oh. That was so good. Hold on, what did we miss here? Yeah, that's what I like about living in the middle of nowhere. You can see the stars at night, and when we had the Aurora Borealis happen over my province last winter, I could see it from the edge of my hometown. That sounds gorgeous. Gonna find a town or something named Nowhere, make a joke about that, but I couldn't find one in a weird enough place. They found one in the middle of nowhere in Oklahoma, which is just an accurate name. Right. That was right in the feels. That was so good.
Yeah, but sticks with me, that one. Good night, buddy.
Oh, that's so precious. I also love how that's like kind of a reference to, you all might be too young for this, and I am showing my age. There was an old toy story I am into. Yeah, it was so good. There is an old toy by the name of Teddy Ruxpin that was quite literally was a teddy bear with like a tape recorder in it. I did forget to check this out. I will check that now. Thank you. But it was literally just a big old teddy bear with like a tape recorder inside of it, and you would put it in there, and the bear would like light up and tell stories and stuff like that to children. They tried to remake it, I want to say, in like the early 2000s, but it didn't do nearly as well. But it was like a big toy in like the 70s and 80s, I think. And that's giving me that kind of vibe. But of course, like, you know, it's also just, you know, it's nighttime with Teddy Bear. You know, who wouldn't tell you a bedtime story with your teddy bear, right? So the sun. So I need to see if there's any way for us to see it from the windows. I don't really think there is. We don't really. Do I have a crouch? I do have the tiniest of crouches. Can't see anything through that window. There's a window in here. There isn't. I'm not seeing a sun. I think it's just nondescript lighting. Oh, hold up. There's the sun. Nah, that's the window. As I do that, you see like the window starts shimmering. I don't think it'll let me do it. I'll see if there's anything downstairs. Yeah, that's highlighting the door. So yeah, we can in fact see the sun. Of course, it didn't do well in the 2000s. Like, nobody had tapes anymore. Well, I think it was like they had like little, I believe the newer version had like little cartridges. Instead, they had like a little chip on it that had like basically like an MP3 built into it. I'd have to look more into it. But I remember them trying to reboot it when I was like in my early teens. All right. Why don't we start off and see how Penelope's doing? She wasn't doing all that great last we talked to her.
The employer generally gets the employees he deserves. J. Paul Jetty. I've been trying so hard to date. I thought, like, okay, maybe it's just a numbers game.
They wanted to update the game. They could just remove a window to allow dating the sun. They could. I don't know if they intend on doing anything more. They did technically make a DLC for this, which I did buy, but it's also kind of a bit of a parody because the DLC is you get like 2 major NPCs, one which is literally a character that is personifying the DLC itself, and another one which is a joke on microtransactions. And it was released at the same time as the game. So, like, it's not necessary, but it's, you know, meant to be part of the same experience.
Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay. I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me.
Oh, don't do that.
You get what you get, and you'd better like it.
Oh, stop it. I don't think that's true at all.
Maybe not for someone like you.
I'm a dork. What are you talking about?
But the facts are facts, and for someone like me, that's just facts. My date should be here any minute now, actually.
There's a strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms.
Oh no, it's not Doug, is it?
Here comes lovin'!
No. It's somehow worse. I haven't even met you yet.
Choo-choo! Love bus comes rattling into the station.
Welp? Yeah, at this point, like, are you really gonna date this guy instead of me?
It's not funny to say things like that, you know. Wait. No. No!
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
Okay, we're definitely gonna have to look this guy afterwards. Yeah. You know, I was thinking it would be Nightmare. That's what I was thinking too. Or was I thinking Doug? Because, like, I heard Existential. Or I heard Dread or whatever it was. I heard something that, like, made me think of, like, oh, no, it's Doug. Yeah, not, Mr. Sink for a Head. Reminding me of, Chairface from, the Tick.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Everyone wants to be appreciated, so if you appreciate someone, don't keep it a secret. Mary Kay Sash.
Thought it was a urinal for a sec, too. To be honest, I did, too. To be completely honest, I was like, there's no urinal in this house. But we'll have to definitely look at that one next, for sure.
I've been keeping my appreciation a secret because I was so scared of rejection. That's why I've been dating all these weirdos. But even those guys rejected me. So heck, why not? What's one more little rejection? I mean, it'll just shatter my heart into a million pieces, but whatever. I appreciate you. Like romantically.
Oh, can we just stay friends? Appreciate you too. About time you noticed.
Wait, seriously? You're not rejecting me? I made you watch me date all these other objects when you were right there. You know what? No, you will not ruin this one, Penelope.
It'd be funny.
Would you like to maybe go on a date with me?
I'd love to.
It's finally happening! It might have taken me a while to get here, but it was all worth it.
Nice. Oh, sweet Lord.
I found love! Ah!
Squeal. I just realized that her shoes are tape dispensers. That's great. Oh, we've almost rounded it out into a cycle. Alright. We gotta go find a sink. Or does it have to be a specific one, I'm wondering? Alright. Are we ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the Dateviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
Shoe tape dispensers, we have one shaped like a shoe at work. Nice.
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
Yeah, that's definitely keeping it simple.
You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic, but your inspection is cut short by his disturbing screams.
Screams?
Help! Help me! Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi?
Hi. Hello.
Why were you just screaming help?
That wasn't me.
What?
I mean, it was me, but it isn't. Nothing is as it seems. I am not who I seem.
Okay.
I mean, the eye you see before you isn't the me I am inside. You see, there's the eye that sees through these eyes, of course, but who is that? Certainly not the one I am.
Oh. I see, it's a philosophy thing.
No, it's a reality thing. I'm not who I appear to be.
Okay.
No! Stop that pop-up screen!
Oh no.
My name is not Sinclair, it's Martin! Martin Applegate. And I'm not a sink. I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Is that a real place? I lived in Florida for a little bit. I've never heard of that place. Yeah, it's like Turkleman City. Is that even a real place?
Of course it's a real place. Do I look like the kind of guy who would lie to you?
I mean, you look like a fucking sink. I mean, what do you want me to say? You're a talking sink.
No! That's just what she wants you to think.
So he's the Beast in Beauty and the Beast? I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. This is hurting my brain. Who's she?
Allow me to explain.
Uh-huh. Okay, you're adorable. I'm here for this. This I can take or leave. This we're here for.
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs, yapping and barking.
Down, Sudsy, down! Keep your bubbles to yourself, you little devil. Trey, Sudsy? Go to your tray. Sorry about that. Before I begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
More flustered than being transformed into a sink.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa, temples? Surely. Welcome, Cellar Dweller. How are you, my friend?
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Oh, there's gonna be a next time, huh? Better or good? Oh, that reminds me of the laundry hamper. I remember we kind of briefly saw them, but we never interacted with them directly. Probably gonna start streaming later tomorrow, but better. Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to take care of yourself. Nothing wrong with that. That's what I had to do.
Lucinda stands there in your way once again, although she appears to have lost her usual bravado.
So we were talking about the DLC character. This is her. Her story has been, you know, she started coming in, she randomly interrupts you trying to interact with other characters. Because, you know, the whole thing is that she's the DLC. Of course you would want to interact with her. But she's kind of slowly losing her moxie, so to speak. And to the point where she's like, why am I actually doing this? You don't give a shit about me. Like, I actually love her character design. But she's kind of like just not really feeling it anymore, Mr. Krabs.
Baby, I need to know who I am.
Yeah. Yeah, because the other thing that she also said that, like, we've been trying to get her to open up to us, but she's like, can you please not? But I think we have to at this point. Like, I don't want to hurt you, but can we talk more about you?
What the hell? You promised not to pick that.
Lucinda's defenses fall, and her very being deflates. She looks off into the distance, at nothing at all.
You know I can't talk to anyone else here. I was made last, so everyone else wrapped their voiceover. So even if I wanted to, there's no one to talk to.
The other thing, too, she's very meta as well.
Not even Mikey.
Talk to me, though.
Okay, you're not voiced.
Well, so you think. Damn, I could have sworn I'm saying things.
You're saying them, just not out loud. I hear you just fine, though. But our time together, it's brief.
Lucinda sighs and turns to face you directly.
I'm lonely.
Lucinda longing. That's, yeah. Anytime she's feeling a different emotion, her name changes.
And I'm wasting your time again.
It's not wasted time. I like getting to see the real you.
You think the real me is just this sad sack who keeps complaining?
No, I think we're slowly getting to know the real you.
What a frightening thought. I might not know what I am, but I certainly know what I'm not. And I was not made to be some touchy-feely sort of thing. It feels wrong.
Did I mess this up?
Just go.
Okay. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Let's try this again.
Normally, when you aim your date-viators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two.
And both of them are attractive.
And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived.
I recognize this tattoo on this guy's neck. These are all dry cleaning symbols. So that's a fun little touch.
One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
You know who these two are?
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane.
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way.
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you.
I am here literally every day. I can't have a minute to myself.
You guys okay?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi! I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
You don't have to pretend to be okay.
We're not pretending. We're just as strong as ever.
Yeah, strong.
Oh dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper.
Okay, so we have Harper.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
The mismatched socks.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Gracious.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Durkee.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things.
Good lord.
Durkee broods all the time like he's fucking Batman.
The superhero dresses like a bat?
What? No. You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Oh, right. That Batman.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Durkee.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Oh my god.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
Was a pleasure to meet you two.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room.
Okay. We got one more for the night. Let's follow up with Reggie.
Cool kid in the house.
It's me.
I mean, you never really leave, but you get the point. Let's chow down sometime soon.
Grab a meal with you anytime.
See? I knew you were cool.
Using the most surprising combination of leftovers and pizzazz, you and Freddy enjoy a meal fit for a king.
Okay. Make sure we didn't miss anything on that. Alright. Tell you what, we'll do one more round of stuff, and then we'll go and get some stuff done on the tier list. How's that sound? Alrighty. Oh, it's the air conditioner. You know what? We haven't talked to him in a bit. That was the vent.
You are.
Here I am.
You keep coming back. I can't. It is something of a surprise to me. I've wanted you for so long, even just to speak to you, and now I have it. Somehow it feels wrong. Like I'm going to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it.
Why would you lose it? I'm having fun with you.
I would lose it if you left.
But my leaving wouldn't be a reflection on you, Hector.
How could it not be? There is no reason for you to choose not to be around me, except for something about me. It is only logical.
What?
I cannot say that I would blame you. Of course it would hurt, but I don't know how angry I could be that you chose not to converse always through grates, with a being always alone and in shadow. Sometimes I think I am unbearably selfish for asking you to know me at all.
It doesn't always have to be through grates. Don't you live in the attic?
The attic? I do. You're not suggesting you would come to the attic, are you?
Oh, so is that how we get you to see you face to face?
No. That cannot be. Haven't you learned? No. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
Okay. Well, what else could we do here? So this must be him. I'll have to make sure we remember that for next time. You know, we haven't interacted with her lately. So this is a fake plant who wants to be a real plant and has been trying all sorts of different things to make that happen.
Hey, you're back! Guess what? The fertilizer is totally working! Okay, not really, but I've been doing all this research on manifestation and positive self-talk, and I think it's going to be really helpful for me. Anyway, I'm actually glad you're back because... Drumroll once again, please. I've got a brand new plan to become a real plant. A real plant plan. After the fertilizer debacle, I went back to the drawing board, started my research from scratch. And it turns out I was missing a key ingredient in my whole appraisal of the situation.
Oh, which was?
Are you sure you're ready for this? It's called the woot.
The woot. Okay, I'll bite. Tell me about the woot.
I think you're really gonna connect with this.
Mm-hmm.
The woot basically is love. I know it sounds cheesy, but hear me out. It means encouragement, visibility. Woot is the essence of giving someone support, cheering them on, believing in them. And you don't even necessarily have to feel those things in order to give them to someone. That's the crazy part. You can offer someone the woot before you feel it. And in the offering, and by them receiving it, you actually get it too.
Okay.
You know what this sounds like, right?
Oh yes, it's bullshit. Tell me you didn't pay for that. Magic?
Total magic! I am so glad that you get it.
I get it. Big fan of the woot.
Well, since you're already a fan, may I present the can?
Chrissy holds up a small green and pink watering can. It seems pretty unremarkable to your eye, but you suppose you'll have to wait and see.
The wootering can.
The wootering can?
This can, the technology in this humble garden implement is so specialized that it can literally hold and transfer the pure essence of woot from the can to me.
Right.
And through the power of the woot, presto, I become real. The woot doesn't exist only in this can, of course, but according to the manufacturers, this is the most efficient way to preserve the power of the woot and transfer it in its purest form.
Woot. I would have thought wootering can. Like I woo you?
Yeah, that totally works too. If you were intending to woo me. which would be interesting. Are you?
Oh, absolutely, sure.
I have to say, I might just take you up on that. Provided you help make me real first. We can talk about that later. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm sure you can imagine how much loot is lost to evaporation in a traditional transfer procedure.
And what would a traditional transfer procedure be, pray?
Ooh, what a great question. Cheering. At a game or a concert. That's a pretty recognizable one. Think about it. Those fans are watching, paying attention, loving, moving, and grooving, producing huge quantities of loot. And by the time it gets to the field or the stage, all the way over there, so far away from the source, how much of it has just drifted away?
That's a lot of lost loot.
I know! Hence, the can. But nope.
Essence.
Essence? I've already filled the can, but the woot charging ceremony as described in the instructions takes 2. So we do the ceremony, and then you water me, or you wooter me, I guess, and then...
That makes it sound so much weirder. Like...
I don't know. I guess I'm real. Ah, so exciting! What do you think? Are you ready?
Okay, I guess, if you think it'll help you.
I know it will. Thank you. Okay, so to start, we both stand next to the can. Do we hold hands? No. Okay, and we both deliberately imagine the woot making its way from the can across the medium of the water, intertwining with my roots.
You're losing me a little here.
Don't worry, we're almost done. I really appreciate that you're helping me with this. And when we have this image firmly in our mind's eyes, we say with a big breath, and the woot shall be. Woot shall be? Yep, woot shall be. Okay, imagining. Okay, I've got it. Do you have it?
Yep, front and center.
Wonderful. Okay, ready for the words? Here we go. And the woot shall be.
And the woot shall be.
Great! Quick, pour the water.
Pour the woot.
You pour the woot, or the watering can at any rate, doing your best to think positive thoughts for sweet Prissy.
Is it working? I feel like it's working. The flirtilizer kind of tingled like pins and needles. This is much more soft, warm. It's like that time someone thought I was real and left me in a greenhouse for a few hours at the home warehouse. Gosh, what a fantastic day that was. I got to talk to a hydrangea, a real one. Can you see a difference?
Prissy looks just as she had before, save for a bit of extra moisture on her leaves.
I really can't. You just look a little wetter.
Oh boy. If I have to stomach one more time that it hasn't worked, that I'm still not real, that I'm just a plastic plant, no different from a grocery bag or a bike tire. Oh no. It's amazing what you can take, isn't it? And you don't have a choice.
We'll try again. You'll find something.
I will. I'll try until it works.
You're not gonna break her heart like
I
that.
think I'd better rest now. Tired, but not defeated. Thanks for your help. You're just the best. I think this would be a lot harder without someone who believes in me.
Alright, we got how many more? We got 3 more? Yeah, we haven't talked to Holly recently either.
Perfect timing!
You come to expect Holly's spirited greetings, but this one still manages to startle you just a little.
I'm just here when the prophecy tells me to be.
Oh, let's get prophetic! Spooky! Anyway, how do you feel? about flyers.
Flyers? Mirth Day party? Just, I fucking love flyers.
So do I. So I've got a mail drop shift, and I figured why not do more? You know? So I picked up a flyer drop shift. And I figure since you're here, you're wanting to hang out anyway. So, keep me company?
Sounds great.
Great! Race you to the kitchen.
Wait.
Holly takes off before you can even finish your sentence, fleeing towards the kitchen.
Sorry, I can't hear you over me winning. Tortoise, and here we are.
I'm deeply unfit.
You should work Hospo. Free gym membership.
So what are we actually doing?
If you're going to be my helper, you need to know the basics. There's a Mirth Day festival next week. I get 50 cents a flyer for handing out 100 flyers. That is...
50 cents for 100? That'd be $50, right?
You really do punch numbers. It's $50, which isn't bad to be honest. And it just so happens that between you, me, and 98 roommates, we've got 100 folks to fly through. And we're gonna start right here. Sophie, I'm back!
Holly!
Oh.
Kopi, be my favorite customer and take a flyer. I gotta get rid of 100 of them, and they know when I don't. I don't know how, but they know.
You got an intern?
Something like that.
Holly works hard. You might need a copy to keep up. And on that note, I better get back to work. Pick up a shift, Holly. I miss you.
Soon, I promise.
You said that last month.
But now I actually have time, I think.
So, Mirth Day?
Mirth Day. Well, it's like a bulk birthday for everyone all at once. You get a Mirth Day. You get a Mirth Day. You're all getting a Mirth Day! It was nice. None of us objects have a real birthday on account of not being born. But I love birthdays, even if I've never seen one. So it was nice to have our own version.
That's actually kind of adorable. I actually kind of love that concept. Was?
Oh, good catch. It's a lot of effort. Everyone organizing that many presents for that many people? I don't blame them for phoning it in eventually. Folks used to put in the effort as much as it was. They tried, they cared. But caring is hard, and trying is... trying.
Yeah.
Birthday just petered out. I can make the holidays happen, but I can't make people celebrate. That's up to them. And to them, nowadays it's an excuse to drink, which is fine. And it pays... Oh, hey, Cam!
Whoops.
Very lame. All of this. Very.
Hasn't had his coffee grounds yet. He's actually very polite. Cam always waits until everyone else has finished theirs first. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, yeah. Drinking on Mirth Day. It's fine. People celebrate how they want to.
Fine or fine?
Both. Chew on that. And while you chew, next up, Betty buys. Race you again.
This time you beat Holly at her own game, arriving at your bedroom just a few moments before her.
Holy smokes, Whizbot. You're a real speedster.
You started it.
And you finished it. At least this time. I'll get you yet, you dastardly demon dasher, you. Holly?
It's Betty! It's the wife!
Oh! Hi, Betty. You look so good.
Drama!
Hi, Lux.
It's been like too long. I've just been, you know, resting a lot. Getting lots of rest. It's been like super restful. Just feeling like very rested. You know?
Please don't tell me you picked up another shift.
I picked up another shift.
Seriously? When was your last day off?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Holly?
Anyway, there's
Betty being a
Super
mom.
Sweet Birthday Festival. You should totally check it out. Oh my god, we should go together. Wouldn't that be great? Here, take a flyer. Take some for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my shift and get some rest. Love you. Bye. Meet me in the bathroom.
Holly is in such a rush to escape Betty's potential scolding, she forgets all about racing you. You both make it to the bathroom without losing your breath.
Ooh, wait, that was close.
When was your last day off?
Long enough ago that she'd have a fit, and I actually lied to her about it last time as well. So in essence, I wasn't really lying, at least this time, because I simply refused to answer on the grounds that it may have incriminated me. Confusing enough? Betty's a sweetheart. She just gets paranoid I'm getting enough rest. Last Blissmas, she gave me the silent treatment until I took a day off work. Everyone said she was worried about me burning out. Which is crazy, by the way. How do you get burnt out over Blissmas? It's way too cold for that. Betty's a real angel, though.
Yeah, she's just got lots of love to give.
And I love that, mostly.
What up, duckwads?
Fuck.
Who the duck is that?
I thought this was a joke character during the credits. This is an actual character.
They are new.
Ew.
Be nice, Rebby.
No.
Ugh.
Ugh. What do you want?
I need to dump some flyers. Help me out with the bathroom drop? Please!
Fine. Only because you're cute.
No, you.
Fine. Get the duck out of here. Stop thinking I'm soft.
My God.
But you are soft. It's squishy.
Squish this.
Yes, sirree. Off to the office for me. I mean, we.
Can't help but feel like we're going in circles.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following the handbook. And if the handbook route is outdated and lends me some overtime, I'm not going to be mad about it. I get screwed on the daily. Might as well get paid for it. Well, not like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, though. Anyway, office! Bring out your dead! Oh, and make sure you do not hand those flyers to Jerry. You will never see them again.
Oh, really?
Did someone say Jerry?
Who the hell is Jerry? Is he a filing cabinet?
No! Terry!
Who's Terry?
You know, Terry and Terry cloth. Terry. He's new.
Oh, Terry.
Yep. Terry, great guy.
Hey, Holly, did you bring any of those flyers? You know I love a good flyer.
Okay, nice chatting, Jerry.
Nice chatting. Oh, say hi to Terry.
I will.
Great chat.
Great chat. You know what? I'm just gonna put these right here and run. Next stop, the land of the living.
The living room?
You know it. Close one. Jerry is great, mind you, but he gobbles flyers up like pastries, and then he never actually goes to the event anyway. And then my boss is always like, why is no one here? Because one drawer took 20 flyers. What do you want me to do? You know? Also, because your event is a little meh. Don't tell him I said that.
I mean, I don't even know his name.
Yeah, I didn't say it, I don't think. He likes his secrecy.
Oh, I don't have enough charm. Bummer. Oh, okay.
He's fine. He's a good boss. Anyway, here we are, the land of the living, where we come to laze. Ironic, no?
Less so when you say it.
Well, I think it is. Lots of holidays at home here, simmering around. What's your favorite?
Halloween.
That holiday has dropped in popularity, but it always bounces back.
Was it Balloween?
I love the small ones. I mean, I love all of them, of course, but I adore the small ones. The ones you'd never know. Because you know for sure those people are there because they want to be, because they care. And that's all it is, right? A holiday. A group of people, big or small, willing wonder into the world.
I like that.
And what could be more wonderful? I'd put up with all the silly shifts in the world to be a part of that.
I mean, looks like you do.
Sometimes.
Someone's getting sentimental.
Hi, Dante.
Dante!
Flyer drop?
Flyer drop.
It might be the Ash talking, but you really ought to take a break.
You know me.
That I do. And you really ought to take a break. When was the last time you did?
Oh, it was when it was. Can I leave these with you?
If you promise to take a day off.
I promise.
Thoroughly convinced.
Thanks, Dante. You are my favorite fireplace.
I'm your only fireplace.
And my favorite.
Get some rest.
And rest we shall. Woo-wee! Thanks for today. Truth be told, I'm a bit petered out. But I really appreciate your company. I've actually got another shift in a bit. But swing by soon and we can hang out again. I've got a couple of flyer shifts lately, so I'm always happy for a walking buddy.
Didn't you promise Dante you'd get some rest?
And rest I shall. Right after this shift. I really ought to start getting ready, though. Swing by soon, sunshine.
Oh, I was like, what happened? I blacked out. Alright, we got two more. Let's see here.
Nope.
You know, I'm trying to remember how we did this before. There, I think I just do this, right? Yeah, here we go.
Hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Yep.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
I need a little more empathy. Tell me about the mayor.
She's just incredible, isn't she? So tall and commanding. What I wouldn't give to be able to deal with people the way that she does. Some people think the mayor's cold-hearted, but I'll tell you what, there isn't a sweeter structure this side of the HOA.
You seem quite taken with her.
What do you mean by that, exactly? I just think she's a really remarkable ceiling, that's all. Besides, she's my boss, so I couldn't begin to comment on her outside of professional opinion.
Sounds very professional.
Oh, yep. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
No, I guess that's it.
Oh, bye-bye.
Go to Celia's office.
What else do you need?
Making a lot of progression in that? Good. Just wanted to see you.
You have done so. Keep well.
Yeah, I guess we can't do anything right now with either of them. I want to get a little bit of time on the tier list here, so I'm trying not to do anything too terribly long. Tell you what, let's talk to the piano. We haven't talked to her in a very hot minute.
Maestro, are you here to listen to me perform?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have nothing to perform today. Nothing is quite ready in my repertoire. On to more pressing matters, though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider.
You're what now?
A rider, it is an agreement between the performer and the promoter.
Just beat Prometheus. Unfortunately, died in the summit. Prometheus is a tough one, and the summit is not for the faint of heart. So I completely understand the struggle there. But that's awesome that you made it there, though. That is no small feat. So congratulations on that.
I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance.
Okay, what do you need?
For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Huvier.
You mean Hoove?
Oh, was that his name?
She waves her hand dismissively.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Still have a touch of the accent, I'm afraid.
Really, I'm not picking up on an accent.
Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator.
Okay.
Please tell Huvier that he needs to do something about the dust. It's awful for my pedals. Any more of it and they'll begin to stick.
That is true. That can happen with pianos.
I really did try to explain this to him, but the language barrier was just insurmountable.
Good luck with the rest of the night. Gotta head to bed. Thanks, Fox. We're gonna be wrapping up on here and then doing a few on the tier list here after this. So hopefully we will see you soon. I'll be back this weekend for Hades 2. So hopefully I'll see you poke your head in around then.
I'll need a bit of help with Hector, too, I'm afraid.
Hector? What do you need from him?
Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc on my tuning.
I hope you mean Celsius. He's like, you must mean Celsius?
Yes, the only true way to measure hotness, coldness, or lack thereof. I couldn't imagine any other way.
Why does Hector keep the temperature? Why doesn't Hector keep the temperature how you like it?
Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again. Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way.
Lux can be difficult to get things across too.
Everyone around here does seem to be a little... Oh, there's no better way to say it. Unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff?
I don't think so.
That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this. My friend Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal. Please do let me know what everyone says. I'm eager to jump into our work once the issues are addressed. Adieu!
Okay, cool. So I got a project for next time. Alright, let's go up to bed, and then we'll save, and then we'll get a few tier list entries done. Alright. Let's save here. Alright. Menu. Let me swap over to my face here for a moment while I get everything set up here. Yeah, I'll turn the music back on. Okay. Let's see here. Got a window with that stuff up. Here we go. Alrighty. We can see our wheel is getting smaller. I think we've got like 15 or 16-ish left. Maybe a little more, a little less. Most of them, I think, at this point. Oh, I need to get our list up here. Let me... Google Doc that I had with that on it. There it is. I think most of them at this point are my own. Or a good chunk of them anyway. We still got a few in here submitted from the community as well. So we'll go ahead and I'm gonna try to do like, I want to try to get like 4 or 5 if we can help it. So we'll see here. See how I'm feeling. I might do a little less. Might do like 3 or 4. for, I think. All right. Start off with number 33. Is... Oh, this was one submitted by Stone. And, one that I, pardon me, one that I'm kind of a little surprised we didn't get nearly as many people submitting from this franchise, I guess, but not upset. Later in here, delete that. It is Elliot from Stardew Valley. I'm just surprised we didn't get a lot of cozy game characters in here because they tend to get thirst made about them. But I have played Stardew Valley. Played a whole round of it back when it first came out before a lot of the updates. I need to go back and play it again at some point so I can experience a lot of the newer stuff. But pretty much every one of the characters in Stardew Valley that are romanceable have this sort of wholesome quality to them in one fashion or another, whether it be that they're just very approachable and wholesome from the get-go, or if there's something about them that makes you want to get to know them more because of their struggles. I've always wanted Sandy to be romanceable. So, there's a lot of people who wanted, what is his name? Concerned Ape to expand the romanceable options. I think that'd be neat, but at the same time, you know, there's also heavy mod support for Stardew, so I don't think that really needs it at this point. But out of all of the original ones that are actually built into the game, Penny was always my first choice. I just really enjoyed her character. I liked her storyline, that you could not only help her, but her mother. And just, you know, kind of overall improve, you know, you give her the love that she needed, you know, sort of thing. But Elliot is a fun one, too, because he's, you know, he's the very much something right out of, like, a romantic, like, fantasy novel, right? And I think that's his whole thing, right? He's an author, right? So he kind of falls right into that. I've never interacted much with him personally. But he's still an interesting character. I remember his house being very interesting to look at as well, too. He lives, like, right out on the beach. But he's a fun one, and Stardew is very fun. He does have a lot of, like, you know, the typical attractiveness, and he's got the long flowing hair, big square jaw, lots of fun stuff going on there. But where do we put him? That is the question for this evening. Like I said, he's, like I said, not necessarily doing anything specifically for me, but he's fun. You know, a good little wholesome option, I think. I think he'll go in juiced here. But like I said, that goes with the huge asterisks on there. Like I said, not for me. Like I said, I think he's attractive, think he's neat, but I could definitely see why he would be the romance pick for a lot of other people. But that's a fun one. All right, that's one down. Let's see if we can get a few more in here real quick. Oh, I think this is gonna be one of mine. 89. Yep, this is one of mine. This is one I'm also shocked didn't show up by anybody else. This will be a fun one. this kind of starts to lean into showing my taste in men. It is Ganondorf. This is specifically the Tears of the Kingdom one, and he's really only one of 2 versions of Ganondorf that I actively thirst for. The other one being the one from the first Hyrule Warriors game, and then a small nod to Twilight Princess. But the one in Tears of the Kingdom, god damn. He is big, he is powerful, he has the voice of Matt Mercer, so I mean, what's not to like? But like I said, my taste in men tends to fall into one of 2 classifications. You are either bigger than me, or you are smaller than me. And you don't get much bigger than Ganondorf. So I thoroughly enjoy him, and I am also a sucker for big, powerful, like, villains that, you know, just like, I mean, he's literally the embodiment of power and wrath, right? Like, he is just exudes power in everything that he does, and there is something that I find intensely attractive about that. So I don't know if I would put him in fine wine, because he also would have absolutely no respect for me as a person whatsoever. But I think he's safe enough to go into tasty cocktail tier. I think we'll pop him right here in this corner. That sounds good. Put it right there. I think that's a good spot. All right. See if we can get a couple more in here. Wanted to do a good chunk of them, but I'm starting to fade here, so I think we'll do this one and maybe one more. 49. Hey, speaking of Stardew Valley, I got some Stardew Lo-Fi going on right now. 49. Oh, another MCU one. This one was submitted by Erica. I don't think her or Brian are in tonight, but this was a one that I did not expect, but I like it. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. It's Heimdall from MCU. And the interesting, like I said, interesting pick, because I mean, not that he's not attractive, but I just wasn't expecting it out of a lot of the other MCU characters. But I do like Heimdall. I like, I mean, he is very attractive to start off with, but he's also, I think, is one of the more striking, like, supporting characters in the MCU. And maybe that's because of the fact of, like, the role that he plays in the movies that he does show up. Because, like, you know, he's the Guardian of the Rainbow Bridge. He is a close friend of Thor. You know, like, there's a lot of, there's a lot of screen time for him in comparison to things. But he also is just a badass. And, like, the scene with him breaking the Rainbow Bridge and everything is really cool. But, yeah, he's very attractive. And one moment, sorry. Something is popping up on my screen here. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, but yeah, he's a very funny character. Also very fun and very powerful in the comics as well. And he's fucking Idris Elba. Like one of the hottest men in Hollywood, in like present day Hollywood, in my opinion, both in looks as well as voice. We love a good, you know, baritone bass voice going on here. All right, where do I put you though? I think think for me, like I said, I love the character. I don't think I can go above Soda, though, just because like he is like only a minor support character, and like as much as I find Idris Elba attractive, I'm trying to go off of primarily the character itself here. So I think that is just where I think he goes for me. Fun character. I think he's attractive. I don't think it goes really anywhere beyond that. At least for me. Alright. We'll get one more in here, and then I think we'll call it a night. $55. Oh, one from Crow, and another good one. Another good option. I don't know if Crow's here. Crow, are you here? Are you lurking? I don't think they are. They probably would have made themselves known. That's fine, though. This is one that we were talking about how we had almost every Baldur's Gate 3 character submitted for this tier list, and this is one of them. It's Halsin. Oh, Halsin is fun. Oh, I really enjoy Halsin because you get a lot of bang for your buck, and I mean that in more ways than one. I enjoy him because it's interesting to see a druid character that is so open about their emotion, like their romantic feelings and stuff like that. Because it's just not, at least in my experience with fantasy, it's not something that I typically see, where like the druidic character is very, open and expressive with, their emotions and their intimacy and things like that. And this was very refreshing for him, like, cause it like he's like embracing like, it seems like he's like trying to embrace like the whole, like animals, most animals don't, commit to a long-term relationships. They live in the moment. They love indiscriminately. They all this and that. But he's also fiercely protective of those that he cares about. And I love that about him because he gets this sort of paternal vibe with him as well, and you can appreciate him from that perspective. He also is poly as shit, which my poly ass is like, yes, thank you. I wish they would have done more with that, along with the other characters that are, at least agreeable to poly relationships and that. I wish that would have been something that was explored a little bit more in the romance, but we'll get there one day. One day, someone will make a game with romance options where they actually explore that more in depth. This got close. But Halsin is great. I love his voice. I love his look. I love his whole vibe. Jaheira is pretty great too, but I think out of the two druids that are part of the main cast of Baldur's Gate 3, Halsin is by far the more interesting and more attractive of the two, in my opinion. And we will go back to the tier list here. And I think... Where's my piece? He's going to get up there pretty high as well. Because the question is how high are we going? Unfortunately, I also noticed today that it looks like the file corrupted for the tier list, and we did lose some of the images, so I'm gonna have to eventually go back and add some images back. But I think, much like a lot of the other characters from Baldur's Gate, I think he's gonna go up here and find wine. We'll pop him right here next to Starion. He's also there with some of our Dragon Age friends as well. not surprised that characters from both of those franchises ended up here. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to bounce back to my VODs on YouTube so I can try to find where we put some of these, because unfortunately the other couple of weeks ago, the Photoshop file broke basically because it had too many layers on it, and so I had to recover it. And unfortunately, it the previous version I had was missing, I want to say probably like a dozen or so images on it. So we'll find them, we'll get them back on there, and get this a full list so that way everybody can appreciate it all together. But I think that is where we are going to leave it for this evening. I appreciate you so much all for being here. Let's see here. Let me just go ahead and we're transition over to some ending music here. From one Hyrule song to another. So I will be back on Saturday evening at our new start time of 10 p.m. Central for more Hades 2. For those of you who haven't been here for a bit or may be unaware, we have kind of changed up our schedule routine. We're now playing 2 roguelikes that we alternate between back and forth now. So we're playing Hades 2 this week, and then next week we'll be jumping back into Absalom as well. Madam, I know you're excited for that. And like I said, I'm still playing around with what days we're playing on what, because I have a new work schedule that we're working with right now, but it's looking like I may be a little bit more flexible than I thought I was going to be before. I still have to start streaming later, but as far as what days we stream, should be a little bit easier for me to get something a little consistent going, I think. But we'll see. We'll have to still play it by ear, but I'm excited for what the future holds. Just a girl with a little obsession, you know? It's okay. I'm obsessed too. Like I said, I love Hades 2. I just want to be able to experience more games and show them off with you guys and be able to do more fun stuff. So if that means we have to take breaks from Hades 2 and savor it a little bit, I'm totally for that. It just makes each stream a little bit more meaningful, right? So we'll be back on Saturday for that, and then next week will be the start of one of our, what I hope is going to be a recurring event where we'll be doing a demo day once a month if I can help it. So we'll be playing some new demos for some from recently released games, as well as some upcoming stuff. So I hope you'll join us for that. And then the week after that, we've got a community night that I'm working on. I'll probably be posting a sign-up sheet on our Discord for that in the future, if you'd be interested. If you guys haven't already joined us, there is the link to the Discord there. It's also a button down below that you can click on to join us. It's a small little community right now, but we're hoping to do more with it in the future. That being said, let me see if there's anybody we can raid out to this evening. And I will send you on your way. Let's see here. You know, we haven't raided out to Zahori in a while. It looks like she's playing some Warframe tonight. So I'm going to send you over her way. Zahori is a very fun VTuber that I have had the pleasure of being able to watch and interact with some of our mutuals. And I just think she's very fun and very passionate about her streaming, very passionate about gaming. So I'm going to send you her way. Be sure to say hi and get your stick for the raid so you can get your bonus points for stuff. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye in our traditional way. So that's going to be an adios, an au revoir, and a Everythin. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you this weekend for more Hades 2. Bye for now.